What's going on, guys? My name's Citizen Nuketown, and welcome back to another gameplay commentary from me here today. And what you guys are watching is another COD 4 gameplay on the map Crossfire. I get 21 kills in 6 3/4 rounds because last guy gets saved by host dashboarding and the game ending. So hopefully you guys do enjoy. I think it should have been a 22 kill game, but that's just me. But we're going to be doing the Q&A that you guys sent me, and if you didn't send me questions, I hate you, etc. But hopefully you guys do enjoy. So first question, we're going to start off with Sly Knives. He asks, if a man with large abnormal testicles were to tell you to scratch his scrotum or he'd maul your face, would you? And of course. What kind of question is that? I think scratch is a terrible word, like maybe like, I'm thinking like a kitten. I don't know why. Just kind of destroying a face, but that's just me for some reason. Anyways, next question. Chris or Hypo Chrissy asks, what the fuck is up with your face? And that makes me a sad panda, Chris. I thought you were the bae, and I was the bae for you, and you did this to me, and I'm sad face panda now because of you. But anyways, next question. BXR Stump asks, 2 questions. If you could live in any video game, what would you choose and why? And what is your favorite thing to do? And my favorite thing to do, based on the amount of time that I spend doing it, is probably video games. But if I had to pick between that and something else, I'd have to say snowboarding would be the favorite thing to do. But there's not enough snow in the year to do that all the time, and there's also not enough money in my pocket to afford that. But what video game I would live in? I'd have to say The Sims, just because I could cheatsy doodle my way to happiness and wealth and all sorts of stuff like that. Maybe not the part where I drown in a pool when you take away the ladder, but you know, everything else would be pretty sweet. Bill Cam Bruce or Mabricey asks, what is the best sensitivity to play on? And obviously it is max sensitivity with no auto aim, because you gotta hit those 6 trick bills like this guy did, motherfucker. But I don't know, I just play on like 1 or 2 settings above medium. So that's pretty much it. Aaron or Lovetastic asks, if you could go back and change anything, what would you change? Back in time, that is. I don't know right off the bat. I'm gonna say I'm not going to private school while I was in elementary school. That was a pretty awful experience. I don't know, I didn't quite enjoy it, and people were mean. And they said such awful things about people who went to public schools, and they thought we were all on crack and dealt cocaine and shit like that, which is not the case. I don't deal any of that. So, yeah, that was just something fun and weird about me. Next question comes from Ashley or Shanene on Twitter. Well, that was a Twitter handle at the time. How much maple syrup do you consume per week? And the answer is surprisingly low. I'd say about half a quart per hour. I know you expect me to be sucking at the teat of a maple tree, but that is kind of hard to do and expensive. Next question, GameDo asks, who is your favorite YouTuber over 100,000 subscribers? And I would have to say Star. And you guys probably aren't familiar with Star unless you watch TF2 videos and stuff like that and are a weirdo like me. But he's a TF2 pro player, and he kind of does a lot of like he just kind of destroys people on Team Fortress 2, and it's a lot harder to like essentially quote unquote pub stomp on that game, because each class has its own like strengths and weaknesses, and if you are you have to like pick one class, and you're essentially weak to another one, and he still kind of just like destroys everyone in his path, and it's funny about it too. So that's pretty cool. But last question, unfortunately, comes from Josh or Hurricane Esco. Would you rather have your asshole gaped to the size of a basketball or your dick hole gaped to the size of a baseball? And fuck you for asking this question. Neither, if perfectly honest. But if I had to pick one, dick hole gaped to the size of a baseball, because that does not mean death. Probably it's if you had your asshole gaped to the size of a basketball, you'd probably die from loss of fluids and internal organ destruction. But that's pretty much it for me in the gameplay. Host dashboards because bad, but you can kind of see that I'm closest to the last guy alive. So I cried a little bit on the inside. But that's it. My name's COD Nuketown, and I am signing out. Peace, guys.